Welcome to another episode of the Almost Tipsy Vegan. Today we're going to be making a spaghetti frittata, and it's going to be vegan. So the frying pan's getting hot right now. We've got about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in there. It's getting really hot, so we've got to be really quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a block of tofu in the blender. We're going to put probably about 1/3 of a cup of nutritional yeast. That's 1/3 of a cup, about 5 spoons. That's 4 and 5 nutritional yeast. Okay, we got that out of the way, and we're going to put some. I tell you what, we're going to put some garlic powder. Just sprinkle about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And about a half teaspoon of onion flakes, minced onion. Just a little bit in there, just a little bit, okay? Probably a 1/4 teaspoon. We're going to put a little bit of salt in there. We're going to use the salt several times, but just a little bit of salt just for, okay? We'll leave that right there. Now, we're going to put, this is our egg mixture. We're not putting eggs in there. This is flaxseed that's been soaking. It's about equivalent to about 3 eggs probably. So we're going to put this in here. Get this out. Okay, get that out of the way. And of course, you know, we have a little bit of, if we're cooking, we're drinking. So we're going to have a little bit of wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. And save some for me. And we'll put a little bit in here just for extra little flavoring. And put that over there. My wife will drink it while she's filming. That is good. Okay, now we're going to blend this together. And it shouldn't take long. And, okay. Let me look at it real quick. Oop, it didn't blend very well because the tofu didn't get in there. So we're going to start it over and blend it again. We're going to try this. There, now it's blending. Okay. Perfect. Okay, it's getting really hot. I turned it down just a little bit. Okay. Now then, what I've done is I've cooked some pasta. This is angel hair pasta. I did not make the pasta. And I cooked it al dente. If you don't know what that means it's almost done. So I'm just going to take this. I cooked it. It's rinsed it off. And I'm going to put it in the frying pan here. You hear it sizzling? That's a good sound. I'm going to press it around. Get it spread out. I want to really press it into the pan here. Press it down really good. Okay, and I've got olive oil on here, remember that. Now then, I'm going to add some sun-dried tomatoes. Just sprinkle them around. Just like that. The sun-dried tomatoes. And I'm going to put some diced up black olives. Just like that. Okay. Now then, I'm going to rinse my hands off. Get that oil and everything off of them. Get that off. Okay. Now then, I'm going to add some, this is basil. And while this is, we want it to get really crispy on the bottom, so we're letting it still cook. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit, okay? That's basil. And a little bit of oregano, okay? Now then, we're going to add just a little bit of, this is vegan cheese. This is dairy-free cheese, Swiss cheese. So we're going to put a slice in there, slice, and we're going to break it in half just like that. Okay? Now then, we're going to put this mixture over it. And this is tofu. Add a lot of protein to it. Just like that. Y'all see it coming out. And we'll get a little bit more out. Okay. We spread that around. And this is going to be a really, really healthy. The tofu adds a lot of protein to it. And we're going to, just like that. Now then we're going to add the rest of the pasta. So the rest of the pasta is going on here now. Put it on top, just like that. If y'all can see it, get it all out of there. Again, we're going to press it down with our fingers. Okay, press it down really good. And we're going to let it cook for a few minutes. We're going to sprinkle some salt over it. A little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. A little bit of black pepper on it. And then we're going to let it cook. And we'll be back in about, I'll show you what it looks like when it gets brown on the bottom. Okay, welcome back. This has been cooking now for about 20 minutes on this side. Now, I'm fixing to do something I've never done. I'm going to attempt to flip this over. So, if y'all see a lot of laughing or a lot of other things going on, hey, just saying. So, we're going to try. It's starting out the fiasco already. So we're going to put it like this. And we're going to attempt to turn it over. Okay, so here we go. Y'all watch this for $1 million bucks. We're about to make it. Let me set it down real quick. The glove caught down there. We've dropped part of it, but look at that. How pretty is that? Now, the hard part is getting it back in the frying pan without making too big of a mess. So we put it back in here just like that. Hey, that wasn't horrible for my first time try. Y'all should be clapping for me. Okay, so we're going to let this cook for a few more minutes. And hey, it's not professional, but I bet it tastes good. So we're going to let this keep on cooking and see you in a few minutes. Okay, welcome back. You see, while that was cooking, we have us a little bit of bourbon. So anyway, this is what the top looked like. Y'all saw that. And remember, this is all vegan. There are no eggs in this. So we're going to cut it. And you see what all, see around and everything? And just for y'all to show how transparent I am, I got afraid, did not flip it over. I just slid it onto the pan, to the plate. So we're going to cut it and we're going to see what it looks like. That's nice and crunchy. And this is just a different way of cooking pasta. I mean, you know, same old, but we're going to try it and see what it looks like. Get a little piece out. And here we go. Get it. Oh, I feel it crunching on the bottom. So we're just going to try to get it out. Ooh, how pretty is that? And remember, making a mess. it cooked about 20 minutes on the first side, and about 10 or 12 on the second side, maybe 15. So let's see. I'm gonna flip it over to the plate. You're not supposed to do this. I'm gonna flip it over because I hadn't seen the bottom of it either, and see what it looks like. Ooh, look how pretty is that? How pretty is that? Y'all see that? Okay, but let's see what it tastes like now. That's the most important thing. See what it tastes like. Oh, that's so good. The pasta, you taste the olive oil. Use some good quality olive oil. The cheese is coming through. This is just a wonderful taste. Something different for y'all to have for supper or take over to a friend's house for appetizers, whatever. It's really, really good. And just so y'all know, this is the first time I've ever tried making this. So it turned out great. If I can do it, y'all can do it. So y'all enjoy. Y'all Most Tipsy Vegan.